Y'all pray for me. I'm not feeling my best at all. Went to the doctor. Some things going on. Gonna go get tested tomorrow. The test. Y'all know the test that I'm talking about. Not anything sexual related, but you know the big thing, the 19 child. So hopefully pray to God that I don't have that. And but if I do, we gonna push through. You can't keep a good one down, child. Most importantly, it's been horrible these last 2 3 days, y'all. But anyway, most importantly, I had to come up on here and give my reviews still and talk to y'all, child. Y'all see me looking off if I have to take a water break, if I have to sneeze, it's because the kids are going through it right now. But pray for me once again. Hands ashy on deck, been washing them. It's regular, child. Regular old Chalaki video, child. Hope everybody's okay. Real Housewives of Potomac. Ugh, brain. Real Housewives of Potomac. Karen's nose. I don't know. I don't know if this is something that she mandatory. It had to. I don't know if this was mandatory that she had to get done, but I don't like it. It looks like a witch. Giselle's hair. They tried to curl it. It didn't work out. Then they tried to brush it out. It looked like a shake and go wig. The wig you put on when you get ready to go to the store or the gas station. You know, you only gonna be out for like an hour or two, and you know you gotta run some errands. You put on the wig, the shades, the hat. You know, some leggings and a shirt, and you going out the door. Horrible. Ashley's dress, horrible. Robin's hair, horrible. It's like they tried to crimp it, but the crimps weren't holding in the hair, so they just said forget it. So it was just like, let me spray a little, make a little design in here for you. It was awful, you know. But I've already talked about the fashions in detail on my Girl Taiwan card. Excuse me, on my Girl Taiwan's car channel. Ty said what I said. I'm gonna be on her channel later on as well, so you make sure you guys check that out. Sorry. So yeah, so that's tonight. By the way, I'm gonna be on her channel. I'm trying to make it through, y'all. This is important, darling. This is the house. Wives of Potomac Dollar Reunion, and we're gonna push through. Okay, so yeah, let's see. What did they get on first? They went on the different looks. Karen's looks has improved the most. Absolutely, I agree with that. Ashley said that Giselle's looks have improved the least, and I actually agree with that. Giselle, she started off looking a mess, and she is consistent. Karen said that her fashions are very therapeutic in quarantine. I screamed. Karen said that you should be glad that you put a smile on my face. They kept going on and on about how gorgeous Giselle is, and she is, but she's aging rapidly. But we're all aging, but she's aging rapidly. So, and just this ageism that be going on. Them constantly coming for Karen about her age. I'm like, y'all almost as old as Karen, so I don't get it. And Karen said it right once again. Robin is a hard 40. She is. She's very hard. She's a hard 40. I bit my shit talking too fast. So anyway, yeah. What else happened? Ashley's fashions, I guess, have improved. Well, no, they haven't. Her makeup looks and hair looks, you know, but Ashley usually wears her natural hair. So, I mean, you know. That's it. Okay, what did they get on? Let me see. I just hate that yellow color they chose. But, I believe my girl Taiwan Carr said this in one of the videos that we did, that they used I guess they chose yellow for the puncha that they were drinking over there when they went on their trip. Where did they go? Portugal, I think. So Yeah, I think that was why they chose yellow, but they should have no. Yellow is not a good color for these ladies. It is not. Um, no, especially since a lot of them are very real fair skin, like Robin, um, and Ashley and Giselle. So yellow, no. They could, if they was gonna do, they should have did a different kind of yellow, not that yellow. Like that was like crayon box yellow. Like no. It only looked good on Wendy, to be honest, and it looked decent on Candace. But the yellow color looked the best on Wendy. Wendy's beautiful. Brown skin, dark skin lady. So darker skinned people pop more in lighter colors. But yeah, they should have had two different colors for real. They really should have. But whatever. The fashions was probably still going to be bad, by the way. Ashley's dress, I just can't. None of their dresses was great, to be honest. None of them. Who dressed looked the best was probably Monique's. Well, definitely Monique's. Two dresses looked the best, Monique and Monique and Karen. I think that's what I said. Yeah, Monique and Karen looks the best dresses, but I still didn't like it really. Okay, they got on Wendy. This is Wendy's first season on the show. Initially everybody was well, I wouldn't say everybody. A lot of people was excited to see Wendy. This Nigerian woman being a part of the show. She has accomplished a lot for her life, and she is not afraid to tell you every 5 minutes about her accomplishments and everything that's happening. Andy asked if she earned any more degrees since she, wrapped up the show. I don't know. It's almost like Wendy seeks approval from people in a way about her degrees. She just wants everybody to bow at her feet that she has so many degrees, and that's great. That's a great accomplishment, Wendy. But you can't use that as a weapon. Or maybe you can if you have nothing else to talk about. Maybe you can use that as a weapon. So, they got on Ashley, and Ashley was like, I'm proud of you, too. But, Ashley always uses her opportunities to run her mouth and throw a little shade and get a little camera time in there. You don't even have to be talking to Ashley. Ashley's going to have something to say, because that's just Ashley. But, Candace is the messiest on the show, apparently. Okay. So, Ashley, was going back and forth with Wendy, saying that you just use that as a weapon, and, you said it in a very divisive way. Wendy just kind of dismissed what Ashley said, and she says that she pretty much said that I didn't mean for it to come off that way, but I have to represent myself. I'm Nigerian. We are proud people, and all that kind of stuff. And I was just looking at Wendy. I was like, okay, girl, we get that. But over here in the States, we do not. We're proud of you. We're happy, but we don't care, sis. We don't care. Wendy is extremely agitating at times. She really is. But Wendy does have likable aspects to her, and she is a cool person, I think, underneath it all. So I'm willing to give her a second season, like I said. I still don't agree with people. As much as Wendy makes my ass itch, I still don't agree with people coming at Wendy as hard as they have this season. As bad as she is, I don't think she's that bad. But so speaking of that, we got in. They went on the whole double standard that Candace is held to a little bit different standard than everybody else. And they was just like, no, that's not true. And y'all said it is true. It is true because she came for money. Y'all look down on her for some reason. When y'all had to sleep, bang old men or average looking men to get the lifestyle that y'all have. So because she came from it, she's less than y'all. That's weird to me. I mean, no, she didn't earn it, but did y'all earn it? She didn't have to sleep with nobody to earn it. That's just her mama. That's her daddy. Like, she can't help that. She was born into that. And me, I don't necessarily see Candace using that as a weapon. I mean, maybe she did to defend herself earlier in the seasons when she first got there, but she don't be throwing around the fact that, oh, I came from money and da 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 da. Now, I do remember her doing that and stuff, but I mean, most of the time, Candace is a very I'm not gonna come for you unless you come for me kind of person. She throws shade here and there, but it's not like serious shade. But they will make it serious shade because it's her, right? So yeah, they also got on they got on the whole colorism conversation, which I am so glad that they talked about that. It was brief because didn't nobody want to admit to nothing. But Wendy was looking at all of them, she was like, huh. They kept talking about this whole aggressive comment. Ashley does it a lot. She loves to call women aggressive, abrasive, belligerent, and all these kind of words that you would think from a person who was non-black or black adjacent would say. And Ashley does it a lot. And they got on the whole colorism topic, and Robin seemed to be the only one. I would say Robin and Karen seemed to be the only one that was open and willing to understand or do understand the colorism conversation. The rest of the ladies, I get called aggressive too. Please, it's not the same. It's not. This is Wendy's first season, and it's not the same how she's treated. How her and Candace is treated over Ashley and Giselle. And in my opinion, and I'm sure in many other people's opinion who have been watching the show since season 1, know that Ashley and Giselle are 10 times worse than Wendy and Candace. That's just the truth. That is just the truth, point blank in the period. I'm gonna say it's an opinion, but it's the truth. But I'm gonna say it's an opinion. Those of us who've been watching the show since the beginning, it just is. It just is. It's clear. You can see it. They've been on the show the longest. Everybody else is an add-on. Okay, the originals are Robin, Giselle, Karen, and Ashley. Everybody else is an add-on. And so it's like the things that have went on, that have happened, they've done way more. But people seem to forget. Ashley had a baby. People seem to forget everything that they did. And then, speaking of her having a baby, she's pregnant now. Congratulations, Ashley. They keep going on and on about the fact that Candace called Ashley a bed witch when she was giving birth. I'm like, she already said that she did not know that Ashley was giving birth, and she might have used different language had she known. But still, if we're in an argument, I don't know what you're doing in real time. I don't know what you're doing in your life. We just arguing back and forth on Twitter. Whenever I send the tweet is whenever I send the tweet. I don't know what you're doing when you read the tweet. The problem is your messy team that told you, hey, Candace is talking crap about you while they're yelling push. Who does that? It's your team that should have shielded you from that. You should have been focused on what you was doing. You shouldn't have even been on Twitter, laying in the bed. I'm like, come on now. It's somebody giving birth now whose spouse is cheating on them at the same time while they're giving birth. Right now. So, I mean, people are gonna people. People are gonna people, okay? So, I mean, I don't understand why that's a big deal. Like, who cares? Okay. They're irritating. They got on Wendy versus Karen. Giselle says that Karen tried to get Wendy fired from the show. As much as I'm not a Giselle fan at all, not even a little bit, I do believe that. I do believe that Karen probably tried to get Wendy fired. She tried to use her little juice, her Grand Dame juice, to get Wendy fired. I do. um, but it didn't work. You know, it do. As much as I love Karen, I can see that from her. I can. Uh-huh. But at the same time, Giselle has lied on Karen before. And, you know, Wendy and Karen did not have the best start. So maybe there's hope. There seems to be a little hope for Wendy and Karen. Wendy and Karen. I do think that Wendy and Karen, I don't think they'll be best friends, but I do think they'll be cool. They'll be, if Giselle and Robin can get out the picture. Honestly, if Giselle and Robin can get out the picture, I think that all these ladies can be cool. I think the one and only lady that is nobody's friend, that nobody talks about, who is the shadiest and the most snaky snake out of all of them, is Ashley. Ashley ain't nobody's friend. Ashley and Giselle sitting here cool. She throwing shade at Giselle at the reunion. Ashley and Karen are cool. They become friends. Any chance Ashley gets, she throw Karen under the bus. Ashley ain't friends with nobody. And I wish they, just like Monique handed Giselle her ass this at the reunion, which I'm so glad about, finally. I wish somebody gives it to Ashley the same way. Because Ashley, whether she's pregnant or not, is the same Ashley. And I wish she stopped getting past this child. You know, back to the whole colorism topic. They was just like, Robin said that she would never call a brown skinned or dark skinned woman aggressive and all that kind of stuff. You know, all those buzzwords and all those demeaning. Look, Monique said that she didn't. It's not about color, and Monique brown skin herself, but she's treated differently because she's a pretty thin brown skinned girl with money. So it's levels. It's levels to the mess. I don't want to get that deep into it. But some people are gonna agree, some people are not. Like I said, I don't think that it's the main issue in the show, but it is an issue in the show because it's an issue in life. Okay, and we are designed since the beginning of time, since slavery, to dislike, look down on, and to be fearful of darker skinned people. And that's just the truth. Now, excuse me. So, what else is going on? Let's see. Candace kept trying to get digs in there at Monique. Monique really wasn't paying Candace no attention. Candace kept making smart comments. Monique kept ignoring her. Why didn't you ignore her at the wine year, Candace? Monique, obviously you have the ability to ignore people, but you made it a moment then, child, didn't you? I'm like, it's just, when you already know what a person is about, when you already know a person is not about that life, when you already know that you're stronger than a person, or you have certain things in your life that person don't, I wouldn't even pay you no mind. Alright, have a good day. Nice. I would sit outside. If I was Monique, I would sit outside on my porch with T'Challa and just look. I would just walk around my whole property and just take pictures and put it on Instagram. Or just sit back on Snapchat and just laugh and just sitting up at my lake house, just chilling. You're the only housewife with a lake house on this show. Like, Monique, girl, you should have been above all this, child. Not in the sense that you think that you're better than people, but in the sense that I'm too blessed for the mess. But no. I guess it's all this old childhood bullying that came out. Girl, please. We all was bullied. Child, try being big, black, and gay and from the hood. Child, please. We all been bullied. Anyway. What else is going on? Let's just get on Monique. Let's just get straight to the main thing. Monique, she's giving her camera time, child. She's getting her life Y'all know she didn't get much this season because they didn't want to film with her, so she has to get all her moments at the reunion. Child, they ain't even say anything to provoke Monique. Monique ran to that binder, child, and it looked like she got it labeled. She got all the ladies' names in the binder, so she got something for everybody. Child, Monique started reading out a conversation that one of Jamal's concubines sent her, and text messages from Jamal. She read out Jamal's phone number, child, and Giselle said, "Yeah, this is his phone number." Giselle's face the entire time was cracked. I loved it. I loved every single moment of it. See, and I still do like Monique. But I don't like some of the stuff. I don't like how this whole situation is. I don't like how she's handled this whole situation. Candace, you and your big head, you should have shut up the entire time that Monique was giving it to Giselle, giving her those receipts. Candace over there saying, "Oh, this is classist, and I can't believe you," and who does that, and making comments. I don't know. She's just coming from her own hurt, I guess, with Monique, but it's making it seem like she's taking it up for Giselle. You don't ever need to take up for Giselle, Candace, in this situation. Giselle and Monique has their own beef, okay, that started way before you became a cast member. Shut up. You do talk too much. You talk too much, little girl. Shut up. Also, Candace was in this BET movie, the Christmas Lottery. It was good. She was playing one of the singing sisters in there. It was a good movie. Who else was in there? The girl from Greenleaf, Tasha Skanks, she was in there. Brave was in this group called Rich Girl, which with 7th Streeter used to be in the group, singer 7th Streeter, and she was also on R&B Divas LA. Brave, she was in there, and Carl Winslow from Family Matters, he played their daddy. So it was a good movie. Candace can act a little bit. I was like, okay, Candace, look at her. See, if you stay off Twitter and just promote your projects, you'll be all right. So I was just like, Candace, you have no idea all the nasty things Giselle has did to Monique. Giselle deserves everything that Monique has given her. Everything. Okay. Monique read off the phone number. She confirmed it. Said that what Monique said that he was slinging that holy D all across Atlanta. What she call him? Let me see. What she call him? Pastor Holy Horse. What she call him? I scream. Monique was in it, but Giselle couldn't say nothing. Her face was cracked, and couldn't nobody say. A lot of the ladies was looking at Monique like she was in the wrong, until Giselle pretty much confirmed it, that's his number and everything, and she couldn't say that. Giselle's left with egg on her face. That's what she get. Giselle, don't nobody feel bad for you. That's what you get. I hate to be that person that don't feel right to be, because I've never been that kind of person. But Giselle, you need to change. You need to change yourself. You need to change yourself. You would think with all the money Pastor Jamal got, he would have put you and himself in a therapist's office somewhere. Because it's just crazy. Y'all people need help, for sure. But Giselle, Monique got the therapy for you. Monique got the medicine. Clearly, she got the medicine for your ears. I loved it. Every single moment of it. And then it cut off. It got 2 more parts to Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. Like I said, make sure that y'all check out me on my girl Taiwan car. I believe we're airing at 7:30. I believe. Ty said what I said. I'm going to be on her channel, and we're going to be talking about all this good old stuff. So, yeah. It's crazy. It's a mess. I enjoyed it. This was a really, really good first part of the reunion. Everybody's outfit was a mess, but at least everybody's makeup looks good. I could say everybody's hair looked good, but it didn't. It didn't. But everybody's makeup looked good. Well, Robin's makeup was a little ashy. I don't know. Can we just throw all the looks away and just start over? Just please. Anyway, with this said, I'm gonna get up off of here. I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at IsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At IsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Bye.